everyone, Burn here, coming 101. So, like I said, people has been requesting movies, something they could see, something new, something they probably never knew even exists. Well, I'm here to help you on that kind of crap. So, this may be not suitable for children on this one, but today we're doing the season 3 at the Mighty Boosh. What happened to 1 and 2? I haven't found them yet. I found this one at Twist and Shout, surprisingly, right? Now, I want to say this. If you started off with the It crowd, you may or may not like this. I introduced my friend to the It crowd first. They love it right away. We were laughing all the way through, and then I put this on, and he's like, this is kind of stupid. I kind of like it. I actually like the Mighty Boosh. I really do. I enjoy it. It's very imagination kind of like on. It's like Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street on LSD. That's the best I could do it. Got to use a lot of imagination on this, and every one of them, of the characters, play something certain different parts. And I was going through and I made a little list of like, do I like this one? Do I not like this one? Well, first one, the first one was okay. It wasn't the greatest. Maybe I shouldn't show him, my friend, that part. It was kind of boring for a little while, the first episode of season 3. It was But if you are a It crowd, Moss is in this one. He's actually like a beatnik, kind of like an alien-like. Really cool. I mean, it's him. I mean, it's weird. This is actually probably my full-on watching the Mighty Boosh, because I like Neil, and Neil has been one of my favorites. That's how I found out about the It crowd. And then a friend of mine introduced me to this online. It's like, check this out. You might actually like it. I'm like, okay. The first thing that got me hooked to it was actually the Green Man. Freaking, what do they call him? The Hitcher or whatever. He's the one that looks like a lightsaber, or yeah, lightsaber circle around his eye, green face. Good our boy! You know, singing that's my favorite song. I mean, I love it. It's stupid for some people. I like it. The Eels Up Inside You, the Eels song. I actually like that rave mix. That was my pretty cool one. It's actually on this one right here. The second one was, that's the one, you know, with the Eels Up Inside You, leaving to let you can. That one, that's actually on here. There's an episode where Neil wants to become a punk, and you've got these punks coming in. They're starting trouble with the shop, and remind you, Neil and what was the other guy's name is Howard. Howard's okay. He's a little boring to me, but they work at this like an antique shop with, you know, some runs. Who lives on top of the giant monkey, and those two are pretty cool. The little short guy and the monkey man. And I'm like, they're really cool. I like them a lot. They're really cool characters. I really dig them. And yeah, I like them. At first I was like, I don't know. And then I finally watched an episode with him, and then he's in it a lot. And he's actually quite a cool guy. But yeah, there's a part where I guess that like the devil put his blood in his record, his jazzy record, and they dare Neil to bite into it, and he did it, and I guess it got poison inside of him that he was going to die. And just like I seen in the cartoons, you know, they make a giant ship, and then they go inside of it, and they shrink it down so they could go inside Neil's body to fight the virus and everything. The voodoo virus guy kind of character, which played by Neil, is actually quite a cool character. I like him. I like him a lot. That's a really cool character of his, especially in Mr. Green Man or the Hitch. Those two are my favorite characters in that one. What was the other one? The copycat scene. This is the next episode. I didn't like it. Oh my god, that really irritates the living crap out of me. So the copycat, this guy who doesn't even look like Neil, some creepy old man who's trying to dress like Neil, you know, the suit, the clothes and everything, act like him, walk like him, and he's trying to take Neil's friend, Howard, away, but you know, Howard's like, nah, I'm not going to do it. That's okay. He got another guy with small little eyes to be another Howard, and it's like, every music they make, they copy it. Everything they do, they copy it, and it's like back and forth. It's like, I don't know. It just irritates the living crap out of me because I used to know people like that who's trying to dress like me, act like me, all this stuff. It's like, just be you. Be you. Be real. But in this episode, it's nothing but copycats. Everything they did. They're trying to ruin Neil's and Howard's career. But, of course, you know, they defeat these two people at the live show that you get to see. I like the music they actually sing in that one, you know. I like it a lot. But, yet, this episode annoyed the living crap out of me. So, I think it was episode 4, I mean. I didn't care for it. I didn't like the copycat one. I don't remember the actual names. I mean, it should probably be the back on this bad boy. Maybe not. Hey, there's outtakes. I didn't even see that. This one came out supposedly. Okay, there's different. Okay, this says 1996, 97, 2007. So which one is it? I actually bought this for $22. I want to get the other two. I really do. I mean, like I said, I guess I gotta be in the mood to actually enjoy this show. Like I said, it's like a child episodes, but for adults only. And this one actually comes with 2 discs. The other one's on there right now. But yeah, the copycat sucked. It literally annoyed the living crap out of me. But I watched it all the way through. And then you got my personal favorite was he's like, I thought it was a rat at first, but it was a fox that lives in the trash next to the building they work at. And it was kind of like a French redneckish kind of fox that lives in the trash. And he's all happy-go like this. He'll play with a little guitar. But when you're not expecting him, like if they're turn their backs, like Neil turn his back, all of a sudden he does this Beetlejuice voice, like, I'm gonna put you in a dress and get my way with you. Like, holy shit. I was laughing all the way through. This character was so cool. Gas Neil with his farts. Neil falls to the ground, and there was a potion that the little guy bought to control everything with his mind, psychic power kind of like, and he stole it. This character was, if you get scared easily, this character might scare the living crap out of you, this fox. I guess he was a rich kind of guy and discovered the city life, and when he went to move to the city, he kind of got into drugs and it ruined his life. So now he lives in the trash, and his fingers are kind of like the Freddy Krueger with the heroin needles, like that. Has his fingers, and it's kind of cool looking, actually. Yeah, I think that episode has been my top favorite episode. That fox was so cool. And, yeah, I have to say that was my favorite episode. I'm gonna get my way with you, boy. And he's like, what'd you say? Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything. That's like, what the hell? Super cool. That episode was great. I loved it. And then you go to disc 2. I think there's only 4 on the first one, and then, believe it or not, there's only 2 on the second disc. Weird. Second disc actually had one of my favorite songs, Bouncy, Bouncy, all the shoes in the line, Bouncy, Bouncy. And then it's like, oh, there's that song I like. It was actually in season 3. Yeah, believe me, I've been watching their live stuff and everything. I do like the Mighty Boosh. I do. And that one was with Howard's birthday. Like I said, Howard's dull, jazzy, kind of nerdy kind of guy who's a 50-year-old man who's hitting on young girls, which is kind of weird a little bit if you think about it. But they all had a party. It wasn't really for Howard's birthday. It was actually just because they wanted to throw a party. And of course, Moss is in it as a DJ there. Like I said, his character is actually quite cool. And I mean, if you're used to the crowd version of him, like all geeky and everything, he's actually quite a badass in this character. Super cool. I like the way he's dressed, kind of like a little pimp, kind of like. But he's a cool character. I like it. I haven't come across. Supposedly, the boss from the It Crowd is actually in this one. Is like in the TV show. I haven't seen him yet, unless I didn't pay attention. I didn't recognize him at all. But it was a good episode. I mean, dealing with the fact it was Howard's birthday and it was kind of dull a little bit. I think that's when they all made out. Yeah, that's the one where there's another character comes in. He was like the most powerful wizard ever, and sneaking around behind his wife's back, but his wife was there at the party, almost had sex with Neil, but Neil's like, if you're so with it, I am not getting my head cut off. He leaves, and then, of course, they cut off the guy's head off from, who owns the, oh shit, what's his name of this place? Where they do live performance. He's like the manager there. But he's still chasing Neil, and of course, they're like, well, I know it's kind of weird for some people where Neil and Howard actually made out. Saying that they're in love and everything and blah, blah, but it's to distract the head wizard to get him off his ass. Like, okay, you two are in love? Okay, well, I'm going to leave you alone. And of course, it ends right there a little bit. But near the end of the thing, like, you know, these two girls come in, they both have a crush on, and a little bouncy little castle-looking thing for his birthday, and of course, they're singing that song, Bouncy, Bouncy. I love that song. That's a really, I mean, the music's so freaking weird, but it's so catchy, you know, I love it. It's really cool. What was the last one? The last one is where, the crab, Sammy Crab. Weird character. This little critter who gets drunk, or if you get him on drugs or something, this little crab freaks out and starts cutting people and mutilating them and ripping them apart. But there's this band, which I swear I've seen this band before, but they changed their name. And they want Neil to be the lead singer because their actual singer died. So they're like, well, why can I do it? And they said the whole purpose of the show, of this episode, is where he has to fit in these tight, skinny jeans. But he can't because they say that he has muscular legs and it won't fit in his pants. But if you can fit in his pants, you're in the band. So that's pretty much the whole time, trying to make him lose weight and all that. Something else happened. Can't remember. What was it? Howard is trying to become an actor, and it was so boring. Like, him, and then, of course, is another Neil character, which I did not like. It's supposed to be, like, this famous drama actor, and it's teaching Howard how to be a good actor to be on stage, and of course they denied him at the end. But oh my god, that was him being taught how to be a good actor. That was the most boringest part of the whole episode. Everything else was great. Everything else was great. And what happened is that since the last performers can't go on stage because they're all mutilated by the crab, they called Howard to come in and say, hey, we need you in here. And he just starts screaming, doing weird stuff and everything. It was quite entertaining if you really think about it. And people liked it, of course, so yeah. This show is absolutely strange. If you're not used to, like, random goofiness, kind of like, then you may not like the show for a little while. I mean, look up Mighty Boosh on YouTube. I guarantee you'll see some stuff that you may like, actually. It's actually, like I said, it is quite entertaining. They even have the best of Neil. Like, now you can watch some of his stuff and other TV shows he's been in. That's how I found out about the It Crowd. Because I'm like on Moss, when he showed up, I'm like, I like that guy. He's always been cool. I seen him other stuff too. But this is the very old episodes of the Mighty Boosh. He's I can't even talk today. Yeah, this show's came out before the It Crowd, and truly, I haven't done a review of the It Crowd yet. I would have to say, the It Crowd is 10 times more funnier than the Mighty Boosh. I have laughed all the way through every episode of the It Crowd. And then you got this one, doesn't have an audience, but it has some funny moments and some dull moments and some moments I don't like. That didn't make any sense. For example, I don't know. You people might like it. I don't care for this character. It's a goddamn moon. The moon is pointless. Kind of retarded, like. Sorry for saying the R word. I know a lot of people don't like that. But the moon is like, hey, you know, like he's special. Trying to tell a joke or tell you something funny. And it's not funny. It's like, the moon is stupid. Like, that is the dumbest character that Neil came up with. I mean, he just smashed his face with Will Crean and they made a moon, and he'll start talking about something random and he'll turn his head and that goes right back. Like, random moment, you know. There's a lot of random moments in this episodes, and I don't like the moon. Like, I had to put my stereo full blast to hear what he's saying because of the sound effects in the background. because he's talking like just a little bit. Like, you can't understand him. And when you hear him, it's like, that was kind of pointless. Like, what was the purpose of that? That was stupid. Every other character was okay. I forgot the name of that character. He's like this big head, booby head with testicles and everything. He's all pink. He started off annoying. Like, I hated it for a while in the first episode on the season 3. But after a while, he comes out pretty cool. He's kind of funny, except for the part where he was trying to hump the producer's head because his head got cut off. He was banging and humping his head, which it was like, what the hell? But if you can handle the goofiness, silliness, cheesiest stuff, British comedy and everything, you might actually like this one. This one right here. Like I said, every one of them play a different character. Like, every one of them. There's something, they always play something different. Oh, here's that character I was telling you about. Kind of reminds me of Little Nicky, where they have that boobies on top of his head. That's what pops in my head. Like, it looks like that. The monkey scared me a little bit when I first saw him, but I actually dig this little monkey character. He's actually quite cool. He kind of reminds me of the Ghostbusters. Not the real Ghostbuster, but the old school Ghostbuster they had when they had the monkey. But like I said, it is a world. Like he said, it is a world of imagination. You may like it. Like I said, some of you may like it. A lot of people saw me post this and they're like, "Oh my god, I love that show. That's my favorite show." So that's good, right? And like I said, if you are not into, not into this kind of style, or if you kind of like watching, like I said, it's like watching Little Nicky with how everything's all this and that. Some parts are funny, some parts are kind of stupid, but this one has some good stuff. I am giving this a B+. Like, season 3 is a B+. Because to me, I was looking at it, I'm like writing my list down. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 4, which is a good thing. I have like 4 episodes on here, which is good. And like I said, it has my 2 favorite songs as well. So, Bouncy Bouncy and then Eels Up Inside You is one of my ultimate favorite songs from them. I mean, there's other ones as well, but those 2 are my favorite songs that they actually wrote together. And I'm going to hunt down looking for episode 2 and 1, because I went to the place where they sell this stuff and I asked him, "Do you have the Mighty Boosh?" Luckily, the guy knew what I was talking about, and he went over there and pulled one. I was like, "We only have season 3. I'm like, "That's the start. Let's do it." So, the theme song sucks. Okay, and like I know this is bad comparing this with the other show. The It Crowd theme song is badass. That is the coolest theme song ever. Theme song for the Mighty Boosh is not as good. Mighty Boosh, just like, it's not catchy. It doesn't. You can't really remix it. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody did some remixes of their own, but I am not a fan of the theme song. But Neil is a gorgeous man who has different style and everything. Really cool. I love Neil. Howard takes a while to get used to. He's a cool character. Don't get me wrong. But there's sometimes he's kind of a geek and kind of annoying. Kind of like that Jazzy Man character. I'm like, he's very annoying. I don't like. Actually, the guy I've been saying, the one that got his head chopped off, I really don't like his characters. Like when he dressed up with that one girl who was in love with Howard. It was kind of creepy. But his character sucks. Like, every character he made sucks. Every character that Howard made, it's actually quite cool. I liked him. Every character Neil makes, besides that popular actor, it's really cool. So, like I said, there's more than one character, and you're going to be like, is that Howard? Is that the other guy? And then you're like, okay, that's the other guy. But I like this show. I really do. So, 4 episodes I like, out of 4 other ones I don't. It's a good start. So I finally get to see the full episode, because on YouTube they chop off here and there, whatever, or do the best of. Now I finally get to watch the full episodes of the Mighty Boosh of season 3. I mean, you really don't have to see 1 and 2 to understand what's going on, because like I said, it's random. It is beyond random. And once again, I hate the Moon. That is the worst character. Like, what are you saying? What is he trying to be funny? It was kind of lame. Like, okay. It's like having some guy on hardcore drugs trying to explain something to you about life, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But I'm the moon. It's like, it's alright. So that, I would have to say, the Mighty Boosh Season 3 is a good one. So which, out of all the characters they made, which I haven't seen the other ones yet, which character is your favorite character out of all of them? And like I said, I do like the Hitcher. I want to make that costume. Really want to make that costume so bad. Yeah, Neil is my favorite guy. He has his moments where he's not too much funny, but there's sometimes he's actually quite funny. But I want to meet him. I really want to meet these guys. Like I want to know how they think, how they come up with these ideas. I mean, maybe they're on drugs, I don't know. But the Fox character is my ultimate favorite character. He's so happy and so enjoyable. But when you turn your back, he's going to get you, boy. He's going to make love. He's going to steal you. You can't trust him. Kind of thing. That's a badass character. I love that one. So, yeah, push like this review. So, like I said, I'm helping you guys out. What's out there? What could you get into? What should you check out? And I'm saying you should check out this one. Like I said, there's some moments where it's like, that didn't make no sense, that wasn't funny, but some parts I'm actually laughing pretty damn heavy. It is not the It Crowd style, so in case you guys who start off with the It Crowd, remind you this is completely different. Way different. No audience laughing in the background, it's just straight up like that. Gotta use your imagination, it is a lot of fun. Not suitable for kids, imagination fun, but it's quite entertaining though. So that is it, my little review on the Mighty Boosh Season 3. If you have any history behind it or some kind of stuff you want to add on to the comments, feel free. I don't know how many Mighty Boosh there is out there. I'm like I said, I'm freshly new, and I just popped my cherry with this one. So, alright guys, that is it for now, you guys. Thank you for watching. I will do some more video games and more toy reviews pretty soon, I promise. So, don't think I'm doing all this and all that. I'm just trying to help you to get entertained and something new to watch. So, another British sitcom, kind of like. Alright, that is it. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting, everyone. See you laters.